a bootlegkev.com exclusive.
Yo, it's Power 98.3, man. Bootleg Kev, my dude in here. You already know he's headlining tonight.
Yeah.
Y'all remember he headlined Powerhouse last year for us. We got the homie The Game in the building.
Did that, man.
Game, what's up, brother? How was the trip, man? Y'all road tripped it up here, huh?
Yeah, man. We came up here about 25 deep.
As you do. That's, typical Game fashion right there.
Man, Arizona, the backyard, man. So we had to come up here, you know what I'm saying? Blow all the green out the window before we cross the state lines. And we made it, man.
Hey, why do you keep changing the Instagram name? First of all, before you answer that, I appreciate you changing it from the handsome ass,
Yeah.
Because, white people can't, hey, what's Game's Instagram? I can't, you end up like the dude on the Eagles in all kinds of trouble.
GGA, man, when you got a problem with that. But yeah, man, once I got to 1 million, man, Instagram got kind of boring, so I just be doing all kinds of shit.
Tupac Ain't Dead is the new one.
Nah, I switched it again, man.
What? Like when?
Just like 10 minutes ago. Man.
What is it now?
Versace King right now, man.
Versace King.
It might be Bootleg Kev's homeboy next.
Yo, do that and just give me some followers. Do it for like 10 minutes.
I got you.
For like 10 minutes.
Right.
So you're the Versace King now.
Yeah.
Do you have to make that statement since everyone's on this Versace kick now?
We've been on that, man. I mean, but even before, I was on it, the thought that I was the person that was on it first. I mean, Biggie was on it, you know what I'm saying?
Of course.
Jay been on it. Now, I mean, Versace. Shout out to Migos and all them, man. Versace's it's a good brand, man.
All right, so you had the Jesus Peace album, which was an incredible album, man.
Amazing album, man.
Incredible front to back. What is next for the Game? I know you're always working on music. I know you before Jesus Peace, you dropped a shitload of mixtapes.
Yeah.
What do we got coming up?
Me and Skee about to drop this OKE mixtape in like a week or so. It's gonna be crazy, man. Got everybody on that thing. It's gonna be real amazing. I just started back working with Cool and Dre on a new album.
Oh,
Carmack.
nice. Y'all got some classics
shit,
together.
Getting stuff with Just Blaze. I hollered at Dre. I just let Dre know what it was. Working on the 6th album. He was like, it's all good. He going to China when he get back. It's on. So I'm in there with Stack Quad. Start my new label, The Firm. Like we about to kill, man.
So it's a new label, The Firm.
Firm Biz, yeah.
Do you have a deal with the label yet, or?
Nah, I don't need no deal, man. I don't want no more deals.
You do the independent thing.
No more deals.
Are you still technically signed to Interscope, Geffen, or whatever the hell it is?
Yeah, I'm signed to Interscope until I go have a meeting to see whether I'm moving on or whether they want to redo it. So we'll figure that out in the next.
Have you hit the album like quota, or you still got to put out another album?
Nah, I don't got to put out nothing. I serviced all my albums that was due to Interscope, and it's been a good run. So we'll go. I'll go holler at Berman and Jimmy Iovine. We'll see what
I feel like you're an artist that could go independent, and you got people who support your thing.
Yeah.
I feel like Drake kind of low key messed up signing. I feel like Drake could have really changed the game.
Yeah, man, he could have, man. But
he signed.
But at the same time, man, look what Young Money did.
That's
for
true.
Drake in his career. You know what I'm saying? It made him a powerhouse, and it sort of propelled him from where he was, to where he is now, man. So you can't knock it.
You've worked with a lot of artists, man. I feel like despite your history with beefing with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
I feel like Game is like kind of like everyone's homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you're on the new Tech N9ne album, which was cool.
Shout out to Tech, man. That's my homie, man. That's a good dude. One of the most successful independent. Tech N9ne got a lot more money than a lot of
everybody.
Artists,
than almost everybody. Yeah.
Tech N9ne doing it, man. So shout out to the homeboy Tech, man.
Who are you messing with? Though some new artists, of course, outside of your circle. Because I know you go shout out your circle, but who's some new artists?
Man, I'm messing with right now. I'm just chilling with a few artists that I got on the firm. Songstress by the name of King Marie. I'm chilling with Scheme every night in the studio.
Scheme is a G, man.
Scheme is dope.
Shout out to Inglewood.
Still banging and slanging with Nipsey and Kendrick. And the other day I was in with Schoolboy. I did my first song for the new album, Schoolboy Q, which is gonna be a dope song.
For your new album?
Yeah.
So Schoolboy was gonna be on the album.
Definitely.
That's gonna be tight.
Yeah.
So we got Cool and Dre on the new album. Schoolboy Q on the new album.
Cool and Dre gonna be on every new album. I mean,
of course,
the usual suspects, man. I'm gonna go see the Swizzes and the Timberlands and the Just Blazes in a little while. I'm gonna give some up and coming producers, a shot, to make it, and we're gonna keep it moving. Dude.
There was some talk that you were thinking about joining Cash Money. Is that still out there, or is that kind of been put to rest?
I'm thinking about joining anybody who could write that check, man. That's all it is, man. I got 3 kids. Trying to have 4, and we'll see. We see what it do, man. Like,
I just saw the thing for the second season of your show.
Second season of the show. You know what I'm saying? Another meal ticket to do a reality show. Had to do it because my reality is crazy. Shout out to at Love Tiffany, man. Follow her if you don't already. My my kid's mom. She's wonderful, and she dope, man. And my kids, Harlem, King Justice, Cali is the star this whole season, man. So check it out. It's coming on August 5th. That's the night it's gonna premiere. It's gonna be dope. And check out Tech N9ne. That's my homeboy, and that's coming on too, VH1.
Yeah, I feel like T.I. was the rapper who made it like okay for like someone who hasn't fallen off to do a reality show.
You know what?
Because usually, if you see usually on the reality shows, it's always some cats who need to do a reality show. T.I. was that dude who was like, you know what? I'm Tip, I'm a king, and we're gonna do this.
People trying to get me to do a reality show since like my second album. I never wanted to do it. Then once Tip did it, I was like, you know, he did it and he stayed afloat. So I was like, yeah,
it's possible to do it.
And then they came with that, they came with the M's. So, you know what I'm saying?
That's all that matters. You gotta get the bread. Hey, I gotta talk to you about some sports, man. I was mad last year when the Lakers swooped up on our Steve Nash. You know, I'm a Suns fan.
It's all good.
It didn't work out too well for y'all, though.
Nah.
What's going on with the Lakers? Are you on the Clip Nation, or are you still rolling with the Lakers?
Number one, I'm LA everything. But if I got to pick between the Clippers and the Lakers, it's always going to be the Lakers. That's the team I grew up watching. And I'm down with them. Kobe, my homeboy. Along with a lot of Clippers, but I just ride for LA, man.
If Black Wall Street caught Dwight Howard in the streets, would it be all G?
The old Black Wall Street, because, Black Wall Street is diminished, man. And we moved on. That name is tainted. People get scared when they hear it, thinking we're going to shoot up something.
That's why it's the firm now.
Now it's just the firm, man. We doing straight business.
I got to ask you that. I feel like there's always you always have new names for your clique. Like y'all was the Goon Squad for a little bit.
Yeah.
And then the Rolly Boys, right?
Rolly Boys, we got into a little legal thing with Rolex.
Even though you was buying everybody Rolexes.
Yeah, we did that. You know what I'm saying? Rolly's still popping. Shout out to them. But we got into a legal thing, and they said that Rolly Boys, Rolex Records was too much of the likeness, and you know that. Like Rolex, the word was created by the watch company. If it was a word that had been in use before them,
you could have used it.
You could have used it. So that's how Ross got Maybach Music, because Maybach
was the name before that.
Of course, but so we backed out of that without having to do any, lose any money. And I spent the last 6 months trying to figure out a dope name. And one day I was listening to my Firm album, and I called my lawyer, my accountant. I'm like, yo, anybody copyright Firm? And they like, nah.
Did you have to hit Nas like, yo, Nas? Did you give him the heads up?
Nah, I ain't even talked to Nas about it. But the Firm was an album. It wasn't
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like a label or it was just that album. So it just, paying.
Plus, Dre had a lot to do with the Firm.
Dre had a lot to do with that. Dre had a lot to do with the game's career, early on. And it's just all love, man. Like I said, from the beginning of my career to the end, it's always going to be an homage to somebody. And the Firm biz is, that's me.
I want to ask you, I feel like you've always kept the same cats around you since I've known you, man. You've always had the same dudes rolling with you.
Yeah. No new friends.
No new friends. But I know that in hip-hop, as a fan, we always think that like, oh, because someone did a song with somebody, they're homies, they kick it. But, that's not always the case. Sometimes it's business. But who are some dudes in the game that, like, that you would consider your friend? Like, real, like, if you fell off tomorrow.
I ain't falling off.
I'm saying, hypothetically, no one was checking for game no more. You went bankrupt like MC Hammer.
Yeah.
Who's some dudes in the game that, will stand by you that, are just homies besides the music shit?
Fat Joe.
Fat Joe?
Yeah, definitely Busta Rhymes. Spears, not Spears, Fabulous, same person. Lil Tunchi, that's my dude. Birdman, Macman, like them is
I figured Busta, because I saw something when Busta was talking about the same thing, like.
That's my dude.
And then you guys have had some bangers together,
yeah.
like.
And then DJ Skee worth about 15 million now. Still 10 million less than me. But DJ Skee, that's my dude. So,
shout out to Skee.
Yeah.
Skee is inspiring me.
Skee used to sleep in an Escalade, dude, on Melrose.
It's funny because like real shit, like that's where Skee took off was the 300
yeah,
300 bars.
Together, man.
Yeah, man.
Ain't look back.
Now he's got his own TV show and.
You ain't shit without your homeboys.
That's what's up. Shout out to Skee, man. Shout out to my dude, The Game. The new album, do you have a name for it yet?
Nah, ain't
no.
telling. I'm thinking.
Are you gonna have some controversial shit like the last one, make everybody be talking about your album cover?
I don't know, man. A game is always gonna be controversial to somebody.
Okay, and the Firm, you've had, like you said, Black Wall Street was tainted. You had so many artists come through the Black Wall Street umbrella, Clyde Carson, Juice,
yeah.
Menace. Is there a reason why nobody ever came out from Black Wall Street officially, like in stores? You know what I'm saying?
Like I said, the
politics.
Name, yeah, it wasn't politics, man. It was it wasn't about business with us, man. We was running around with 6, 7 guns everywhere we go and getting into fights and just killing the brand, man. Internally, and so finally, you know, a little bit more wise, a little older, man. And so now I got a brand that I can build fresh and handpick artists from scratch and producers and really pick people that are amazing and, you know, get this label off the ground.
Do you find yourself, that you've gotten older, and of course your kids are getting older, do you put yourself in better situations now? Because I know, you know, you run LA, you know, you go wherever you want, but I know sometimes you put yourself in a certain situation as a hip hop artist, you go to certain spots, you know, where you know there might be some trouble brewing. Do you try to avoid those situations now?
9 times out of 10, man, I just go where I want and do what I want, and I'm pretty much respected, you know, globally. Well, you know, just internationally, at home, man, wherever I go, I'm good in the hood. Sometimes you run into, you know, somebody that's a problem or they want a problem, and it's got to be addressed. 5 times out of 10, I'm gonna turn my cheek and go the other way, and the other 5, like, depending on how I feel that day,
You'll get rolled on like 40 block.
I'm gonna have to, you know, maybe, man. But I don't want none of that. I don't want to beef with nobody. I ain't trying to fight. Ain't trying to get nobody hurt or nothing like that. Just want to make my music, take care of my family, go around the world with my friends, man, and just, you know, come back to Arizona every now and then.
Yeah,
it's my place.
We got love
business,
for you out here.
You know, so
that's what's up, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you tonight. Y'all already know it's headlining. It's going down. The Game Recognized Game Tour.
Celebrity Theater.
You gonna bust out the bottle of Goose to chug tonight?
You know what? It might just be Bel Air, man.
Get that black. You know, I'm a black bottle boy, so I had to bring out the Bel Air. You know what I'm saying?
Man. So it might be Bel Air.